Kendall Jenner is setting the internet ablaze after a video of her struggling to cut a cucumber is going viral. During Thursday's episode of the Kardashians, Kendall embarrassed herself while trying to make a snack without the help of her chef. Let's get into the details. This week's episode of the Kardashians was the first one featuring Kendall, who clearly did not get off to a great start. In the episode, Kendall visits her mom Kris's house in Calabasas, and while the pair are talking, Kendall says she wants to make herself a snack. Kris then offers for the family's professional chef to make her something, but Kendall insists to make it herself. We love an independent queen. But after attempting to make the snack, her view on the situation quickly changed. Kendall grabs a cucumber to snack on, but when she goes to cut it, looks completely confused on how to do so. The worst part was that she had no idea how to hold the cucumber and cut it at the same time. During the awkward moment, her mother Kris was watching, looking puzzled about what was going on. Soon after, Kendall admitted she was, quote, not a good cutter, and that she was, quote, kind of scared of the knife. Kris then tells her to, quote, be careful because I nicked myself the other day, as Kendall awkwardly cuts thin slices of cucumber. Kendall then awkwardly asks, don't cucumbers have seeds? While the camera zooms in on the moment. Moments later, Kris decided to take the reins of the situation and called for the chef to come in and cut up the cucumber for her. And from that standpoint, I understand that Kris does not want to risk the safety of her daughter in that way. But it's also insane that a 26-year-old woman doesn't know how to cut it for herself, just saying. But Kendall actually refused that offer, determined to cut it for herself. Then Scott joined in the conversation, complimenting Kris on her new home, while Kendall finished cutting up the snack. And of course, after a moment like that, it's gonna go viral on social media. Especially a moment like this that shows the privilege the Kardashian family has. Like, it's clear that Kendall has gone through her life without making her own food. One fan wrote on Twitter, quote, Kendall Jenner not knowing how to cut a cucumber and Kris proceeding to call for the chef is hilarious to me. Another added, quote, she probably had to cut her own cucumber like 3 times in her life. And finally someone else said, quote, anytime you feel like you're bad at doing something, watch Kendall Jenner chop a cucumber. Thankfully, it seemed that Kendall was able to make light of the situation, and hopefully this incident does not stop her from being on the show for good. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one below. Number 1, do you know how to cut a cucumber? I do. They're actually one of my favorite fruits and or vegetables. I don't know what it's classified as, but I eat them very often, and so I know how to cut them. She was like doing this, like I'm sure we have the clip. Really weird stuff. Also, let me know below if you're watching the Kardashians on Hulu. I've been liking it, but I also kind of miss the format of like keeping up a little bit. So that's all from me. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith, and we'll catch you in the next one.